Ah, see, I remembered to take my finger off of the speaker this time. How's everybody doing out there tonight? It's your man Big O. Doing my thing, hanging out on the back porch. Hey, what's going on, Myron? Welcome. Hey, what's going on, Bob? See, the bus ran fine this time. I'm here. I'm on time. JD, what's happening? I'm just letting you know. Hey, Leslie, how's it going? I'm holding it down for our boy, the commish. As y'all know, what's good? Oak Hill, what's happening? JD, how's it going? What it do? Hot Neil, what's happening? Yeah, see, I told you the bus is running tonight. Hey, Mandy, how you doing? Oh yeah, living the Raider dream. I'm over here doing what it does. I'm hanging it in there. Um, the first thing I'm gonna say is, hey Shane, what's happening? Oh yeah, snapping necks, cashing checks, doing what it do, puff a little bit of this, drink a little bit of that, you know. Hey Bobby, what's happening? Hector, what's up? You know, hey, Rams do what they do. Y'all see, the Lambs had a sheep herder out there with the cheerleaders. Brian, what's going on, man? How's it going out there? Um, you know, I'll let y'all get in here and we'll get a shout outs. Yep, the commission's out there on the yard. I'm hoping he's pumping weights and not getting pumped on. Um, you know, Robert, you know what? The Buckeyes is exactly where they deserve to be. Cheating bastards. And not only that, Andrew. Oh, Andrew, I forgot. I didn't let you know, man. Hey, go to Fanatics if they got any left. That's where I got it. I got it off Fanatics. Um, if you got, um, if you have a regular size head, you should be all right. If you got a big head like me, you need to get a hold of it real early. Cause I got it, I think the week that I first saw it, so I got one. Um, but real talk, yes, the commish was painting the world silver and black. He had the pirate page, but he did a no-no. Um, he made the unfortunate mistake of not concealing where he was sharing the page from, and well, he got put in prison. Damn jail. They went ahead and sent him upstate. So he will be back nice and rested. Hopefully he will not have to have surgery on his round muscle to hold doo-doo in. Oh. What I'm sipping on? You really want to know? There y'all go, see? Think of what could be clear, but you need an ID to purchase it. Straight. No chaser. And Mandy's cheating because she's an admin, so she already knows. But the rest of y'all can figure it out. Hey, Robert, what's going on? But here we go. Nope, Myron. It's a little bit more grown folk than that. It's made with potatoes, though. I'm gonna just say that. I was gonna say, Bob, it's pretty much a guarantee that the first team's probably gonna play at least the first half. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. I'll just put it this way. Mandy likes it. Um, we're gonna play. There you go, JD, my man. See, that's why we ride. That's why we ride. And for now, I've been down to Moonshine Alley, and I don't have enough fruit to detox it. Hey, Joel, what's going on? Moonshine's dangerous. See, the day after moonshine, usually what happens is your first words are, what happened was a vodka cooler. Leslie, you get 5 minutes in timeout. Alan, what's going on, man? How's it going? But you know, y'all, we are. Oh, there you go. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, Somebody send the link. Hey, Alan, are we on in the ORN page? Did somebody send the link to the page? But yeah, the starters. You're bringing Tangeray to Miami? Well, hi, Alan. Alan is the president of the Orlando Raider Nation. So, hey, Myron, what's going on? Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be all. Look, if y'all haven't booked y'all's situations, Lencho, I'm all about that Modelo. But if y'all haven't had Big Wave from the Kona Brewing Company, you need to check that out. But you know what? Check this out. This is Raider Reaction. Goes to the post. Right now, we talking about alcohol. Now, granted, that is the Raider way, but we might need to be talking about this past Sunday. That's true, Miguel. That's for rich people. But we're pirates, so we used to taken from rich folks. Look, now, real talk, I've been telling y'all since we signed him as a free agent, Chris Warren was going to make this team, period. I've been saying that all summer. And, hey, what's up, Cap? What's happening? And he's going to make the team. I said last week, I've been saying it, he's the heir apparent to the beast. I don't know, to be honest with you. As far as whatever we sign Doug Martin for, if he is still in the plans for this team, we'll find out this week. Because if there's any scheme for Doug Martin to do anything, we're going to find out what's happening with the muscle hamster this week. Because I think we've seen him, 4 plays in the whole preseason. If he's not doing anything in the game plan this week, there is little to no chance that he makes the squad at all. Because, yeah, and Bobby, I'm the same way. Look, Chris Warren, his dad was an absolute beast. He was a monster that had to sit behind John L. Williams, and then it got to the point where he was so good, they moved John L. back to fullback. But real talk, the muscle hamster, I mean, he's going to be a casualty of the fact that he could be like a receiving back, but Jalen Richard is going to be the change of pace back. And see, I was going to say, Todd, yeah, we could keep Doug Martin, but the reality of it is why keep him at his salary unless they legitimately have a real game plan to implement with him? Because with his skill set at his price range, you have Jalen Richard. And now that you have Chris Warren, it's like, you know, Doug Martin is an almost beast when he runs the ball, and he's almost a receiving back. Chris Warren has put it to the point where you have a younger, harder running, or just as harder running Marshawn Lynch as a backup. So it's like basically you have like a double-headed hammer with Marshawn and Chris Warren. And then with Jalen Richard. And see, the other, like, the key to all of this working is everybody always talks about the running backs. We got a fullback. What's going on, Jukebox? We have a fullback that is a pass catcher, and when everybody was like, oh man, we traded Reese, blah, 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 blah. Well, we traded Reese for a fullback that has hands. So we have two running backs that can catch the ball out of the backfield. One's a fullback, one's a running back. And I'm pretty positive that at some point, just to mess with people, instead of going 4 wide with 1 tight end, you'll go 3 wide, 2 tight ends, and both of those backs in the backfield. So in essence, you'll have 6 receivers on the field. And you can't tell me that won't mess with people. There's all kinds of options in this backfield with the offensive coordinator and the ingenuity of having John Gruden as the coach. And with everybody talking all this madness about bad mistake, Gruden going back to the 1980s with his play calling, whatever. Because, see, that's the thing. When you bring back something old and tweak it and make it new again, nobody's going to be ready for it. I dare people to pack the box against us. We have too many options. I mean, just when we brought 2 tight ends into the game, I mean, we played a vanilla. We played vanilla offense the whole game, and did anybody notice that our second stringers, I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that weren't that good, but the Rams only scored 19 points against us, and they had some of their, I mean, I'm not going to say they were veterans, but they had their veteran second stringers in there. A lot of those second string cats that played for the Rams were on the team last year, and they didn't do shit against our team. I think, they got a field goal against the Raiders? I mean, the Rams scored 1 touchdown and 4 field goals. That's how they got 19 points. And their 1 touchdown was a gift. So, I mean, when you really stop and look at it, our biggest problems coming out of that game Saturday, everybody that was really ready to anoint Connor Cook as a breakthrough backup quarterback, he looked like shit Saturday. And EJ looked like the steam rising off the shit. So slow the fuck down with giving everybody all of these accolades. It was the first week of preseason, and y'all are ready to anoint Connor Cook as a candidate for fucking comeback player of the year. He's Connor fucking Cook. Slow down. Pump your brakes. It still remains the same. If Derek Carr gets hurt, we're fucked. Okay? So slow down. The preseason don't count. You're right, Leslie. But what does count is Connor Cook looked like shit against second teamers. I don't care if our first team offensive line was out there or not. He looked like goose shit that had been sitting out in the sun too long. Horrible. Our second team D against their second team offense didn't look that bad. Shane, hell yeah, I'd rather have Matt Moore. Hell, they could go right, you know what? Real talk. Okay. They could go right over there in South Central LA, get Vince Evans' 63-year-old ass, sign him, and I'd be happy. Because at least Vince Evans can probably still outrun both EJ and, whatever that horseshit was. What's his name again? Somebody remind me. Oh, yeah, Connor Cook. Vince Evans was more accurate. He can probably still throw the ball harder than both of them. Oh, yeah, by the way, JD, Vince Evans went to USC. Hell, Vince Evans used to hand the ball off to Charles White. And he's an old Raider quarterback. So, yeah, both of them, I mean, shit. I'd be willing to make a trade with New York to get fucking Teddy Bridgewater as a backup quarterback. Nah, slow down, dude. Jay Schrader? Mm-mm. Even though he wasn't that bad with Oakland either. Yeah, I'd be willing to give up a 4 for Teddy. Go Irish. Fuck the Irish. The only reason Tim Brown basically salvaged his soul by becoming a Raider and washing all that green shit off his ass. Shit. You damn right, Todd. Vince Evans had a rifle. And he could run. Man, Vince Evans played until his mid-40s. They acting like, you know, Brett Favre and Tom Brady done something, eating wheatgrass and tongue kissing they kids and all that other bullshit. Man. What's going on, Kelly? Kelly Farley Graphics in the house. But you know what? What about Mac? Okay. Hold on. Where's it at? My disclaimer about Khalil Mack. Where did I put it? All right. Khalil Mack is a generational player. Turn a page. Khalil Mack is still an unsigned free agent for the Oakland Raiders. He is a potential player that we will sign eventually. Khalil Mack is a player that wants a lot of money. He wants quarterback money, and he is a defensive end. Stop. Khalil Mack is holding out, and he is a very good player, but he is a fucking idiot. Stop. He is listening to his handlers. I would say agents, but they are handlers because they are feeding him a line of shit, and he is believing it. Stop. If he would go with a backloaded contract, he would make a lot of money because in the state of Nevada, there is no state tax where it would maximize his money. Stop. Because he wants all of his money up front, he stands to lose $50 million fucking dollars that he would donate to the state of California over the next 2 years of playing in Oakland. Stop. He is a fucking idiot. Meanwhile, back to our regularly scheduled program, the Khalil Mack update is over. Next question. Robert, timeout. You get to go to your room. Oh, by the way, last week, did you guys see I saw a little poodle shitting itself running out of Johnny Manziel's ass. Did you see the dog shit get knocked out of him? He got hit so hard, he was knocked out. He got knocked out. He was asleep before he hit the ground, laid there for a couple of minutes, shook, twitched, and then got up like nothing was wrong. And they actually let him go back in the game. He didn't get put in concussion protocol till the next week. Canada's trying real hard to beat the NFL. That was funny as hell. And the thing is, man, Johnny Manziel up in Canada getting beat like he ate the big piece of chicken. Exactly. Johnny Manziel had jazz hands laying on the ground looking up. He got hit like he was laying on the ground shaking like he saw Jesus. Bo, I think Al Bundy's cousin, or Al Bundy's best friend's little brother Griff and Ryan Switzer, I think they're both on the team. I think like some of those perennial Raiders, like what's his name, dudes that we're constantly disappointed with, the fourth and fifth receivers that constantly seen, they must have had pictures of Jack Del Rio naked laying up with the offensive coordinator from last year or something. Damn it, it did it again. See, there's a ghost out here on the back porch. no buttons, and it showed you like the other side. But but yeah, Holton. There you go. Holton and the other dude, number 10. But they always seem to make the team, and they always seem to drop the pass when they're the only cat open. Yeah, Holton and Roberts are gone. They're done. Lines. Steveljuice is in prison. Oh, that could be Stevel. Stevel could have snuck down here, but I know it wasn't. Oh, there it goes. I put my hand over it again. Lines. Thank you. I'm back. But Steveljuice could have snuck down here. I know it wasn't Giralrus because I don't have any fish in the house because my daughter's allergic. So, yeah, you guys, I fixed it. Jack Del Rio works at the Roxy. Does he have his change maker on? Did he borrow it from that Rams cheerleader? Yeah, y'all, I can't call it, man. I could have swore on, a stack of Bibles and, my daughter's firstborn that the 49ers were going to have the first male cheerleader running around in the NFL. But, hey, that was just a trip. But, I mean, that was funny. I couldn't even believe it. I mean, my foghorn leghorn came out of me. I was like, son, what in the hell are you doing out there? But, hey. Nah. The first time I see a grown man in a Speedo at an NFL game with pom-poms, what? Did I miss something? Was somebody in this feed talking about the Rams run something? There is... Did they see the stands? The Coliseum holds what? 90,000? 65, 70,000 for the Rams games? Dude, it holds 70,000 for NFL game and 55,000 Raider fans were there. They need to go, man, come on. Hot Neil. Really? They saw Jack. They saw Jack out there trying to light his wick. Come on. You heard the crowd. You saw the crowd. They blacked out the Coliseum. The Rams don't run L.A. The Raiders run L.A. We gonna run L.A. when we in Vegas. The Raiders run the West. We run Mexico when we go. We don't even have to be in Mexico. Did you see the Cowboy game? The Raiders weren't even playing in Mexico and there was Raider gear down there. Y'all better cut that out. Man, don't even pay attention to him. Y'all just cut that out. But as far as our depth chart goes, man, once again, while the rookies were in the game, once again, it was very difficult to run on our defensive line. When the rookies came out of the game and the NFL veterans came in, the Rams had a little bit of running success in the middle. Our rookies are going to be the truth. And the other thing to me, too, is when Vanderdoes gets an opportunity, when he finally gets cleared to come in, Vanderdoes is going, that we're going to have a 4 to 5 man rotation at D tackle. We're going to have a legitimate 3 to 4 man rotation at end. So our front four is going to be refreshed. They're not going to be fatigued. Kamish is coming out of jail tomorrow. PJ Hall he was a second round pick. And yeah, Hurst was what, third round? But it's going to turn out, I honestly think that PJ Hall was the bigger steal. That's first round talent. That kid is a monster. And the other thing that was kind of surprising to me was, you know, they say that the first teamers didn't play. Did you notice that Colton Miller didn't play either? So, to me, that's saying a lot about the way that rookie's showing out in practice. Because if they felt like he needed to work on technique, work on pass blocking, work on something, he'd have been playing too. So he must be progressing way better than people are saying. You know, so my reality is this, man. I think that offensive line is looking a little bit better. Yeah, Marcel Aitman was a steal. And then, you know, like I was looking at what the coaches graded people out, and Marcel Aitman's grade was like a low C for Saturday's game. But that kind of falls into, like, with the quarterback play being so shitty Saturday, how can you really grade a receiver when he really wasn't getting? Yeah, see, there he is. The commish is on lockdown. I had you covered. I had you covered, commish. He's on lockdown. They put him in prison. I told him Stevel Juice is waving around, keeping everybody occupied. So, you know, Stevel Juice. But the reality of it is, I think Stevel Juice snuck down here and started playing with my lighting, and Jawalrus is in there, you know, since LSU players are used to being, you know, on the flatlands, keeping everybody locked up. So I think that, you know, Stevel Juice is down here and Jawalrus is holding it down for you with his purple drink. He's serving that up to the inmates. But I'm seriously thinking that our O-line is good. Our running back stable is going to be just vicious. Our wide receivers are going to be hot. Neil, I'm serious, man. Stevel Juice is down here doing nothing. Yeah, exactly, Lines. The fact that they not only, I mean, obviously, you know, they got Penn to take the pay cut to help with the Max situation. But then to move Penn to left tackle, they're moving the veteran and not the rookie. That says a whole lot. Because, you know, in 99% of those situations, the veteran has dibs on his spot. And yeah, Wade, I agree. The tackling under Gunther is way better. But then again, Gunther has done his evaluations, and there's also been a lot of moving around in that linebacker core. He's put people where they belong and where they're supposed to be. So, you know, yeah, and I was going to say, if Gunther brings in Iloka, I'm thinking that one particular suspect, probable bust safety, is gone. We don't have time to deal with some fragile-ass, oft-injured second, third year safety that can never get on the field. Yeah, he's gone. Especially when you have somebody proven that was a salary cut that's proven in the system. No. Dude's a goner. I mean, Iloka is a baller, a flat out baller, and he just so happens to play the position that we are questionable at. And he's like 17 years younger than Reggie Nelson. You know, yeah, that's like, nah. Because Joseph has lived up to expectations, and he's getting better. So, yeah. Nah, Bob, I don't think Obi packs his bags. I think Obi becomes the third option. I think Obi becomes the third option at safety. But I tell you what, everybody else is straight sweating because he is. If Iloka comes, it makes people that were comfortable with their position as the second or third. It makes the second string guy kind of, like, I'm going to have to work a little bit. And it makes the third string guy, oh shit. And the dude that was the hybrid safety corner, yeah, he's looking for rocks to kick. But see, that just depends. It makes Obi expendable if everybody's healthy. If somebody's got a nick, Obi's going to be there because they'll hide him and put somebody on the, the PUP and give him a month to show some improvement, or, when they bring the person off the PUP list, they'll cut him. There's all kind of creative ways to hide players that have talent. But, to make room for Iloka salary-wise, they'll get rid of somebody. And once again, that swings back around to the offense. If they can't find somewhere to trade, Muscle Hamster, then they may just cut him. Because, the Skins just signed Adrian Peterson. So that takes, that eliminates one guaranteed place to take him. So that's one of those things, The force is weak with Obi. Yeah, so is the zone, because his ass gets beat like a drum. But, I think the Budweiser is running deep because I hear the circus music next door. But I don't know, for y'all that don't live down here in Florida, yeah, Bo, Arden Key, and he didn't play Saturday either. So I think that they're making sure that that ankle is doing okay. They're making sure, because it is a beautiful thing to have all of those options. Hot Nail, enjoy yourself. Be careful. Don't hurt them. Be gentle. Go in slow. Finish strong. Have a good night. Yeah. Obi, I don't even think Obi's made of glass. Cause glass is pretty strong under pressure. His ass might be made of plastic, because every time you put his ass under pressure, he melts. And pressure for him is getting out to the fucking practice field. But, we're looking. I was telling a friend that was going into his fantasy draft. I said, don't sleep on the Raiders. But now let's take a tour of the league. Okay. Thank you, Miguel. You sure you don't want to listen? I'm like, look, it sounds like a damn organ grinder over there. I'm waiting to see a monkey come over here with a cup in a minute. So, um, let's take a tour. Let's do our favorite in the AFC West. You think Obi's made of glass? How about the San Diego secondary? They lost another starting safety. 3/4 of San Diego's starting DBs are out for the year. The year. 3 out of the 4 starting DBs are gone already for the year. That is hilarious. But they're going to be the best team in the West. And, oh, it's always Black Monday, baby. Bye, Leslie. Let me know how the Dodgers turn out. The Chargers are done. The Chargers were done, and they're fighting for LA. These motherfuckers couldn't fight for San Diego, and they didn't have no competition. Yeah, nah, I mean San Diego because they're the San Diego Chargers. We are the Oakland Raiders. LA is our territory. Fuck San Diego. Fuck the Chargers. Yeah, Leslie, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, they had another safety go down, out for the season. First quarter. Kansas City. Everybody was all abuzz because Patrick Mahomes threw a 70-yard touchdown pass. It was 70 yards in the air. Yippee fucking Skippy. He threw a 70-yard touchdown pass against the Atlanta Falcons. Take that pass away. One. And how did he do the rest of the time? Dipping and dunking, didn't do shit, threw a couple of picks. And the only reason that pass was complete was because the Atlanta DBs quit chasing Tyreek Hill because they didn't think the ball was going to go that far. So it was a gift. Okay, cool. You can throw the ball the whole football field. He was throwing that pass against dudes in the secondary that are going to be selling beer on game day. Big fucking whoop. Kansas City, they already have cast off cast members from Naked and Afraid trying to use the little sticks and wood to start the dumpster fire under the dumpsters out at Arrowhead. Just wait. It'll get started in about 2 weeks. Patrick Mahomes, they took a risk on Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he throws the ball really far. But he throws it really wide to the left, really wide to the right, and just a little bit over people's heads. But if they're 70 yards downfield, he throws it just right. Yeah. So if he was in porn, he'd be hitting people in the eye, in the ear. Maybe it worked in gay porn because he'd be hitting people right in the keister. I don't know. But maybe that was a fireside chat with Uncle L moment. I don't know. But yeah, so do I even need to talk about how pitiful Denver's quarterback situation is? Their defense is going to be okay. But their quarterback situation is going to be... Oh yeah, Jawalrus threw the ball really far, and he could throw the ball that far on one knee. But he couldn't hit the broadside of an elephant's ass with a bazooka from 2 feet. Look, to call the pack mules trash is an insult to garbage. The trash man wouldn't pick up the fucking Broncos. Look, can somebody, real quick, I'm serious, somebody watching, could they please go to the Paxton Lynch GoFundMe page to see exactly how much they've made on the GoFundMe page to buy out Paxton Lynch? And, you know, I think the greatest thief in the NFL right now is Case Keenum. He actually gets money to disappoint those people every week. Because that is like grand thievery. I mean, seriously, can somebody go to the Case Keenum, to the Paxton Lynch page? Oh, it got removed? Because when I checked it last week, it almost had like $100 in it. I mean, and that was just overnight. There were like 5 people that posted money in it. Somebody actually put like 60, or no, it was at 60. Somebody put $40 in it. But yeah, that was pretty funny. And I mean, their running game is going to be hideous. Yeah. So I guess we're going to suck our way right up to being the best team in the AFC West. And it's kind of funny because personally, I think Le'Veon Bell fucked away all of his leverage, because nobody is going to pay a 30-year-old running back the money that he's requesting. He may end up being a de facto fucking Kaepernick at running back. Nobody's going to want him and nobody's going to pay him, because who's going to want that big of a cancer on their sideline or in their locker room? Let me see. Everybody, Brady looked great. Brady looked great. Fuck Tom Brady. Fuck him in his Brazilian waxed ass. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just assuming, since he tongues his son and his wife carries his balls in her Gucci bag. So, you know. You know, and for all you people that are shocked, you know damn good and well that he, like, let his son run his tongue across the fucking palate of his mouth. Yeah, wearing his Uggs. And he was dancing like a snake charmer, trying to charm a penis up his butt that time that they showed him dancing in Brazil or wherever the fuck he was. I mean, you know, get over it. He's gonna come out the day after, you know. She is not hot. She's an anorexic bitch that needs a sandwich. I'm sorry. She has more plastic parts than Barbie. Shit. And she had, well, I mean, one thing she does have on Barbie is she has way more fucking accessories. You know, fuck. New from Mattel. Brazilian Attitude Barbie. Shit. What they need to come out with is Fix Me a Sandwich Barbie. Look, complete with ribs. Shit. See, right, that'd be more cash right there. Like, they need to come out with a real Barbie, like, that has her ribs showing. air balloons with nipples to show, like, the fake boobs. See, yeah, let me be on the board of directors. Shit. Show her for real. Hell. Have her hip bone sticking out farther than her ass because it's so flat. Ah, nah, Robert. They couldn't have thick Barbie. The thick Barbie wouldn't work. Because they'd be like, little girls would be like, Mommy, what's this? Nah, that's not just you, Shane. That'd be too. The kicking game. The kicking game, JD. I'm glad I made you laugh, Nick. Our kicking game, the place kicking game is going to be solid. The punter didn't look all that good this week, though. You know, his kicks didn't have too much distance on them. But the week before, he was looking good when he was kicking at home. But, you know, it was like, it was, but see, if you put Tom Brady at the bottom of the ocean, then like, I wouldn't want to do that to like sharks or killer whales, because they don't need all that. They don't need all that sugar in their diet. You know, then you'd have sharks swimming around with diabetes and everything, passing out. Yeah, he's a directional punter, but I mean, if we're backed up, man, we need him to just pull out the howitzer. Yeah, but you know what? What if they had like thick booty Barbie? Like have one of them anorexic Barbies with like a fake booty. I think that would be funny as hell. Oh, that would be some funny shit. New from Mattel, thick booty Barbie. And here, the extra butter for her lips. See, this is the idle minds of a lunatic, y'all. I'm just saying. I mean, can y'all wait? Yeah, I'm still on the Barbie thing, man. I'm having fun because, well, these potatoes are really tasty. And the organ grinder over here, I mean, them cases of beer, I guess, got him feeling romantic next door, because now it's like romantic organ grinder movie. I mean, the music next door is like, can y'all hear that? It's like, oh, me, I am my order. It's like, man, I think y'all need to be worried about what's going on over there. I think they making a, you know, I know there's a couple of kids over there, but I think they working on a sequel. Nah, if Tom Brady was in there, I'd hear screaming and yelping and a whip cracking. But you know, I haven't really seen. And the other thing that was funny was Denver lost to Indianapolis' second team. Nah, that ain't baby making music, Playboy. I'm sorry, JD. Cows are making the cut. He looked good. I mean, but see, it's hard to say, especially with like the fringe players, because we'll find out what fringe players they're looking at to focus on the special teams. We're not really going to find out until we see who plays a majority of week 4. Yeah, Kabinda played better this game. Um, because what I'm thinking is like, because they're gonna have like those fringe third string slash special teams players. Those are gonna be the majority of the guys that play like the second half of the third quarter and all of the fourth quarter this week, and then a majority of the game in the week 4. So, um, this whole not making cuts until the very end is kind of like, it's hard for us now because you kind of get an idea of the way the team is shifting. Before, where now it's like, what the fuck, until it's done. So it's like, it's a mystery. Yeah, well, he can speak Chinese all he wants, because unless they got a football league over there, um, but see, and that's the thing. What I'm beginning to think is, just like initially we were like, nah, Martavis is going to be an outside receiver, and Jordy's going to be like the slot receiver. He's going to be the third receiver. I think the way that it's going to happen is, yeah, Martavis is going to be the home run cat, but he's going to be the home run guy, but he's not going to be a starter. I think Jordy and Amari are going to be the 1 and 2 receivers, but when Martavis comes in, it's going to move Jordy or Amari into the slot. And Martavis, when he comes in, is going to be the outside receiver. And we're going to keep the tight end in. And then, the only way we'll go to a 4 wide set is if we were to sacrifice a fullback or a running back. Well, more than likely the fullback, because the tight end would be the extra blocker in passing situations, I think. So that's just the way that I think that's going to go down, and that's the way that's going to happen, because that would be our biggest benefit. But, really enjoy and thank all of you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Commission's going to be back tomorrow when he gets out of prison. But, thank you for liking, loving, and enjoying our Raider Reaction page. What we really want you to do, and what we would love for you to do, is go check out our sponsors. Sponsors are, check out Captain Jack Rackham's Facebook page, and also, don't forget, Sunday nights on Captain Jack's Facebook page, fan page, his show, Ask the Captain. It's simulcast here on the Raider Reaction page. And also, the Raider Nation, the Raider rings and flags on their webpage. And also, Angria Trask's, what is that called? Just Blog Ladies? Her podcast. And check her out, because that is really good. I'm sorry, I'm doing this off the top of my head because I wrote it down, but I left it in the house, and I don't want to have to follow. I want y'all to have to follow me all through the house looking for the notepad that I wrote it on. But yes, it's Just Blog Ladies. Andrea Trask. Her podcast is popping, full of information. And, she's my girl. So, she's also an admin here on the page. And once our girl Sunny gets, everything situated, because now she also lives here in Florida. So, once everything gets up, you'll get, the Raiderette show going again on Saturdays. We're looking forward to that. Just Win Ladies. That's right. Thank you, Mandy. It's Just Win Ladies. Andrea Dolan. Angria Trask. Just Win Ladies, her podcast. It's wonderful. It rocks. JD, thank you very much as well. And once again, thank you for watching Raider Reaction. Goes to the post Monday. Every week. We're going to be here. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you love it. The alternative is to sit there and be bored. I'm glad I entertained y'all. This is what we do. Commission's going to be back tomorrow. I will be back. I might be with him on Wednesday. I'm not sure, but I'll definitely be back Monday. Hopefully in studio with him. I love y'all. This is fun. I was built for this shit. Remember, I told y'all. I love y'all so much. I was thinking about doing this show from the bathroom, taking a shit, because I love this shit. Damn it. See, it did it again. Steve Juice is here messing with the cameras, messing with the lights. I know it's not Jawalrus because, he only waddles so far. Because I don't have no purple drink down here. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you all. I love y'all. I love the nation. But real talk, y'all need to get down to Miami. If you can't make it, get out to a Raider game. But I can tell you right now, Miami's going to be epic. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on down there. There's going to be a lot of crazy stuff going on down there. And you know what they say about Vegas? Oh, if it happens in Miami, it's going to stay in our memories. So we going to tell everybody about it. If you don't know about it, that's your problem. It's the ghost to the post, from the post, on the post. You and them damn Buckeyes. This is a USC lovers broadcast. Oh, you in the yay, Miguel? All right, I see you. I appreciate that. Love y'all. Damn Buckeyes. Cut that shit out. But I'm going to let y'all get on with y'all's evening. Love you. And see, tonight we didn't have any rice rockets go racing by. And fuck the Irish. I'm Irish and I don't like the fucking Irish. Fucking Irish. JD. If you wasn't my ninja, I'd put you on the list. But you my knucker. And that was knucker for all y'all looking to say something. But see, I'm part of the pride. So even if I did say it, I could say it. You motherfuckers, you. Anyway, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna get off of here. Enjoy y'all's night. Peace and love. It's your man, Big L. Signing off. Peace. Love. Aloha. 808. That nation. Good night.